In today's video, I'll be showing you exactly how to read price action. No Bollinger Band, no RSI, no MACD, just you and the chart. So if you're set already, let's head down into the video. Now, more than 50% of forex traders use at least one indicator on their chart, and sometimes they use two or even three. And at the end of the day, they end up losing their account. And sometimes they say, maybe I needed to add one strategy that I didn't put in. Maybe there's this indicator I haven't added yet. Maybe there's this dragon indicator or a cobra indicator, whatever it may be. But this is not it. You just don't understand how to read price action. And in today's video, I'll be showing you exactly what price action means and the 3 steps you could take in trading price action profitably. Now stay with me, because this video is that very video every trader needs to see. Now if you want to trade profitably going forward, understanding price action, then you need to see this. So let's go. Now here's what happened with most beginners chart. They oftentimes line up their chart with indicators, talk about the MACD, talk about the RSI, talk about the Bollinger Bands, talk about, just name them, 5 indicators on their chart. And sometimes they get the idea of probably buying. Maybe MACD said let's buy, and at the other end they see RSI saying let's sell, and Bollinger Band saying let's wait. It's just so awkward. The question is, where do I go? That's the question, and you just feel so confused. And sometimes you pause on like, what do I do next? At the end of the day, you click on the buy or the sell button only to hit the stop loss, and this kills account. It makes you doubt whether or not you should be trading in the first place, and sometimes it makes you depend heavily on these indicators. And here's one thing you don't really know, and it is this: indicators lag. Sometimes an indicator tells you buy, that is after price has moved a great deal in the place you're supposed to buy, and at the end of the day you buy, but you bought at a premium level, an area where price is supposed to return back to the original area before continuing back up. And this is why many traders lose money, or even so they sell at a discount area, right? You don't want to be that way, and these things happen over and over again in the forex market. Now this is why many new traders come into the forex trading space and lose their old accounts, and even people who have been in the game for long loses their accounts. So the question is, what is the way forward? You just need to understand price action. Price action is the way forward for a trader. So you're a new trader, you're serious about improving your trading game, you want to make profits trading the forex market, you need to understand price action. So let's go. Now you're asking me, what is price action? Simple. Price action is just the study of price on the forex chart. Simple and straightforward. But it's not that simple, just like I just said right now. There are still 3 keys you need to put in place when trying to study price action. Number 1 thing, identifying the trend. In the last video I made, I told you guys how important the trend is, and the trend is your friend. You want to identify where the trend is going, what the trend is saying. So the very thing I do whenever I want to identify my trend, I just go down to the higher time frame, and it's just the same thing over and over again. To the higher time frame, it could be daily time frame, it could be 4-hour time frame, it could be 1 minute. Did I say 1 minute? It could be 1 hour. I don't ever use 1 minute for my trend analysis. I don't do that. The one thing I do, I go down to the higher time frame. So you want to go down to the higher time frame, pick out this. Where is the trend headed? Is it going up or is it coming down? Now these are things you want to put in place. The second thing you want to do is you want to identify what the candles are saying. You see, candlesticks are out there to give you information, right? Candlesticks, they just out there to give you information. There are several types of candlesticks. There are the Mariposa, we've got the Twister bottom, we've got the Grave Doji and all that. But here's the question: how then do you incorporate candlesticks with your trend? Simple. So right now you understand where the trend is going. Now you want to buy, you want to sell. You have to wait for price to return back to your area of interest, right? And then shows you candles in line with your direction. And oftentimes, personally, I use the Maribozu candle. You see, the Maribozu candle shows you strength. It could be the green candle, it could be the red candle. The red candle shows you that sellers are actively involved in the market. The green candle, they tell you that buyers are actively involved in the market. So whether you're buying or you're selling, you want to pay attention to these candles. The next thing you should be looking out for are key levels. Key levels, very, very, very important. Key levels shows you where price has reacted before, right? This serves as reference areas for where price will do next. So in checking out for key levels, you want to identify some key important things. First off, is price at a support level? Secondly, is price at a resistance level? Now, in case you don't know what these two things mean, I'll break it down for you guys. Support level simply means an area where price stood before buying, right? Support levels are seen as the floor of everything. It tells you the base of price, right? You want to look for price, check out if price is at a support level, and when price is at a support level, let's say you want to buy, it's a cool place for you to buy from, right? Now, resistance on the other hand, resistance is just like a roof. It tells you, hey, this is where we're stopping, we ain't going more than that. It tells you, okay, price has got to this place, we want to sell down. Now, that is one thing about resistance level, right? So whenever price gets to a resistance level, you're looking forward to selling. So imagine we're putting all of this together. First off, you want to identify the trend. You're cool, you understand where you're going, either you're buying or you're selling, right? Secondly, you want to make sure you understand what the candles are saying, right? Thirdly, you want to make sure you understand what the key levels are showing you. Is it showing you resistance? Is it showing you a support level? Now, imagine you're buying. Whenever price drops at the support level, showing you candles in line with where you're going, you're set and ready to buy. The same thing whenever you're selling and price is at the resistance level, showing you candles, Maribozu candles, the red Maribozu candle, you're good to go. That is how you go on to understand price action. Now, we ain't just stopping here. Let's go down to the chart and I'll show you what this means so you don't get confused. Let's go. So right now we're on the chart of GBP USD and we're on the 2-hour time frame, and one of the things I like to notice is the fact that right here you could see price giving us an uptrend, and you would see a series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and higher highs. Now you understand where the trade is going right now. The trade is going to the upside, so you want to buy as well. Secondly, you don't want to buy at a premium area, you want to buy at a discount area, right? You want to buy at a discount area. Now the next thing you want to do is to mark out your key levels. Key levels are those areas where price has reacted before. You could see at this point price was going to the upside, right? Got resisted, fell, and then eventually price broke that area and fell back down to the area where it was once resisted. Now that spot has turned to a support area, and cool, you want to buy, so you wait for price to return. Price went back up, reacted on that same key levels. Now this is not always the case. Sometimes price reacts on a key level once and then continues going up. Other times it does that like twice or 3 times, right? The more it does that, the more your confirmation that that level is strong. So the next thing is you want to mark out or pick out your buying tool, right? But before then, you need to check out what the candles are saying. What are the candles saying? Personally, I told you guys I like using the Maribozu candle, but over here you've seen the candles right here giving you a kind of tweezer bottom, but big tweezer bottom that looks like a Maribozu, so that can suffice. Now you go pick up your buying tool, right? Let's pick it out and let's go put it out here, and the trade is live, so you just go adjust your stop, right? And every now and then, just like I've said in my previous videos, I use 1:2. I don't do more than I can afford. I don't do more than I can willing to check. I just do 1:2 because I've told you guys all of this, why I use this risk to reward. You could go check my other videos. Now the trade is just set and easy for you to take. Now I know this sounds easy, it is actually, but you have to practice over and over again to get the hang of it and understand how it works. So this is all there is about price action. By the way, if you haven't seen the video I dropped last, you could go watch that. Okay, so this is where we come to the end of today's video. If this video has blessed you so far, it's important you like, you subscribe, and also you comment. We want to hear from you guys, and we're definitely gonna respond. I also share this video out there so a lot of people are gonna see this and then joining in the community. See you on the next one. Bye for now. Peace.